What's up, everybody? We are at the ASUS ROG lounge right now, booth lounge. It's pretty killer in here.
We're hanging out gaming, so you can call it a lounge.
Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like it is. I like the black carpet. It's sleek. Everyone's nerding out. I dig it, man. This laptop looks beautiful, and I wanted to make sure we stopped to talk about it. Can you tell us a little bit about this thing?
Yeah, definitely. This is a brand new laptop. This is actually the first time people have really gotten their chance to put their hands on it and really game with it. So this is called the ROG Strix GL503, and this is a 15-inch laptop that's actually extremely affordable. It starts at around $1,000. I think this model here we have on display is $1,099. So that's a really good price point to get into a gaming laptop. And the specs are basically, it's got a brand new, actually I guess it's not brand new anymore, but the Intel Core i7 7700 CPU, and the GPU, sorry about that, the GPU is a GTX 1050. And up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, up to a 256 gigabyte SSD with an additional 1 terabyte HDD. And what makes this different from some of the other Strix laptops is we've done a complete redesign. So if we look at the top here, I'm just going to close this. We've gone to a full brushed metal look with the offset ROG logo. So we've gotten away from the previous Strix that they had the the orange logos that people are familiar with, our previous ones, but we went back to the red, the standard ROG colors, and yeah, so brand new redesign, very affordable. We think this one's going to be very popular. Also, RGB backlit keyboard with 4 different RGB zones that you can customize. So
honestly, it's quite pretty, and for that price point, like, yeah, it's only got a 1050 in it, but everything else is pretty beefy. And you don't really, when you're on the go, I don't know that you need all that. Like from an affordability standpoint, like, it's perfect.
Yeah, and the battery life is going to last a lot longer with the 1050 rather than using a 1060 or 1070. Right. So we really want to make something that's kind of more for the masses, because we do make really big, high-end, $2,500 plus desktop replacements. Right. But we want something that is kind of a gaming system for everyone.
Yeah, totally. So one of the things I think a lot of gamers on the go are curious about, because I don't want to lug a giant backpack around. How much does this baby weigh?
Right. So this is 5 pounds. And it's actually less than an inch thick. It's 0.9 inches thick, so very portable and very affordable.
Awesome, man. That's super interesting, actually. I love it. But you got a lot going on in your booth, so can we walk? I want to take you through the booth a little bit. Yeah. So VR over here?
Yeah, so we just started doing these VR demos. Excuse us, guys. Can we just step right over here?
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
And so,
over here.
There we go. All right, so we're running an Unspoken tournament. It's a 1v1 kind of like fantasy battle game. It's actually a lot of fun, but it's running on our brand new GR8 II. So this is a kind of very small desktop. It's almost like an ultra portable desktop. It's got again, it's a Core i7 GTX 1060 that's VR ready. So this is something that you can pack up, take to a LAN party, and do some VR with your friends. So it's just a really cool system, and it's actually still pretty affordable as well. I think this one starts at around $1,200 or $1,300, something like that.
Geez, portable VR, that's pretty bananas, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Most setups are pretty heavy to get that kind of power that you need for VR.
Yeah, and especially being able to throw the VR into a backpack, go to a LAN party, or go to a friend's house. It's just really cool.
That's pretty sick. But I saw this I love beautiful consoles, or systems and PCs that have been designed for gamers, and I really want to check this thing out. So, oh my gosh, look at this thing. I'm a sucker for these computers, man, I swear.
This is, if you want to go into, that's a portable system. It's pretty powerful, really good at gaming. But if you want kind of like the ultimate in power, this is the one. This is the ROG GD30. And this one you can get, this actually is kind of, the system has been made to kind of bridge the gap between the DIY community and people who just want to buy something off the shelf and use it. You can buy this off the shelf and use it, but it's also very upgradable. So you can open up the side. It's got a very familiar form factor to builders with a full tower PC, and you can upgrade the parts inside. If you want to add more RAM, you want to, add another hard drive, things like that, or swap out the GPU, you can do that in this thing. So if you want to get into a system that you're not quite sure you want to build a system, but you want something that you want to maybe work on in the future, this would be the one. And it's also very customizable with the design. So straight from the factory, this front fascia is actually white. And it's removable too. It's black underneath, and you can remove these panels, and it still looks pretty cool. But we've actually put this graphics on here, and the template for these graphics is available online. And we had one of our designers at the office design this, and it's just stickers. We print them out, stick them on, and now it's a whole new PC.
That's sick. So you can truly customize your PC with images and logos that you want with your template.
Exactly. This system is all about customization.
That is sick, man. So what does the cost of something like this run you?
This one, it varies wildly. So, well, not wildly, but this one that we have here has a GTX 1080 Ti in it.
Oh, wow.
So this one's the top of the line model. So I don't want to quote a price if I don't know it for sure.
Sure.
So, but yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, you can get it with a 1060 as well if you want something more affordable, or just go all the way up to a 1080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM.
Yeah. Make it beefy as hell, baby. That's my mantra.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is awesome, man. Honestly, I'm looking for a gaming laptop because they're tough. They're always way too much, or they're quite expensive. So it's nice that you guys have that affordable model.
Yeah, definitely. And like if you have one of these at home, you got your super high-end gaming rig with a 1080 Ti. You don't always need a 1080 to take around with you.
Right.
You can make do with the 1050 in the other laptop, and then you've got your portable solution. And your at-home
your monster
gaming rig. Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Greg. This has been awesome. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming by and checking out the booth.
Yeah, totally, man. Back to you guys.